Okay, so we've been talking about leadership for the last few days, and I said you can sum up leadership into one word, and there was a certain word I used. What was that word? Influence, right? So we talked about that, okay? So now I'm gonna drop this workbook right here so y'all have it, and I'm gonna take this here, I'm gonna show you guys something, and we covered last time the different styles of leadership. Consuelo, we're talking about situational leadership, we're talking about I'll serve it like you slice it. So we're here at this section, and it's about the attractive character. But yes. I'm gonna go out of sequence just because I feel like the most important information I can give you today is actually to be down here. I know how to create this culture. What do they do? Week to day, 50 G's. That was at 8:04 a.m. Okay. So that's what I want to cover with you guys is like literally creating whatever your culture is, whatever your environment is, but to create an award-winning culture. And that's what we're going to cover today. Okay. You want to remember this. If you never heard me say this, you can do anything, but you can't do everything. All right. It would be hard. It would be challenging for me to, create an 8-figure operation by myself. We're gonna go through this. It says section 3, leadership and culture. So what is culture? Somebody. Culture, here we go, Webster Dictionary. It says, culture defined according to Indeed.com, business culture refers to the set of behavioral and procedural norms that could be observed within a company. This also includes, it says, which includes its policies, procedures, ethics, values, employee behaviors and attitudes, goals, and code of conduct. Okay, there's like winning culture, there could be a losing culture, there could be whatever. It also makes up the personality of a company, defines the work environment, professional, casual, fast paced. Other elements that make up the company culture include management style, expectations, company goals, local and national government policies, benefits/perks, opportunities to advance, the way employees feel about the work they do, and disciplinary actions, methods your business uses. So it is normal for my team to be inspired at 4 o'clock in the morning. It is normal for my team to work, 12, 13 hours a day. I do that, okay? I do that, so like, if I didn't do that, they wouldn't do that. It all starts at the top. Anytime I go to a restaurant with incredible service, I know that the owner, the founder, the manager, or director, or whoever believes in good customer service. There's a good coffee shop my wife kept telling me about down the street, Marina Boulevard. Usually I go to like a Starbucks or like a Coffee Bean, like a franchise or whatever. So she keeps telling about this coffee. I keep driving by it. I'm like, fuck, I didn't go today. So yesterday I went, coffee was great. No one said hi to me. Cashier didn't want to say hi to me. The guy that walked past me twice didn't want to say hi to me. Nobody said hi to John. And I don't need no one to kiss my ass, but like I do like good customer service. I want to be acknowledged. Just like if someone comes here, I want to provide, proper acknowledgement. So I instantly go to like the owner or the manager there doesn't believe in good customer service because it starts at the top. So the big thing is it's all about leading the right talent. I must have countless workbooks, over 100, and it's very rare for me to underline something. Okay, so like you could be this incredible leader, you could have this incredible technical ability, administration, but if you don't have the right people, it's just not gonna happen. Like as much as you want to win the freaking Super Bowl, okay, if you don't have like a franchise player, a Tom Brady, a Troy Aikman, it's just not gonna happen, like it's just not. So here we go, this is what I do. Nothing crazy, nothing prolific, but this is like my step-by-step of how we create that kind of culture. So the very first thing is you need to get clear on your ideal environment and culture. Not what Mike wants, what you want. You literally have to get clear on that. Okay, Mike has the Wolf of Wall Street deal without drugs. That's just Mike. Okay, cool. You don't have to. So it says my ideal environment culture written in January 2020. I have this on my Google Notes or my Apple Notes. It says company culture is a winning environment filled with positivity and accountability. Okay, it's a factor where winners are produced and developed and where excuse makers and non-producers are pushed out. I wrote this back in 4 years ago because I was like, I had a decent business at that time. I was doing about $250,000 a month. And the truth is that there were some changes and I wasn't happy with the culture. I'm like, I left corporate so I didn't have to deal with bullshit. And now I'm here and there's like a lot of sad people. I'm like, what the hell? So what up, fam? So it's kind of safe to say that, we've achieved that. Associates are empowered to produce innovative ideas to propel the business forward. It's not what Mike says. It's not my way or the highway. Like, I want creativity. I want, us to like actually collaborate. Mornings are filled with filled with energy, high intensity, and associates are inspired to take on the day. Okay, if you ever see my stories, they'll get together and all, 20 of them or whatever it is, they'll start bouncing and they'll start doing like a little chant, like they're gonna go play, like they're gonna go to war or they're gonna play like a football game. It's a task are executed with speed and efficiency. Step number one, before you have it, you have to name it. You have to get clear on that. Step number two says attract the right talent through authentic messaging. Okay, I will show you some of our campaigns for attracting the right talent. Okay, but mental note is this. This goes for marketing and this goes to developing a team. You want to be so authentic and raw in your messaging that you're scaring away people that are not like a good fit in a polite way, and then you're pulling in people that are. Okay, so hold that thought for a second because I'm gonna show you my campaigns to recruit talent. Okay, so I gotta get very clear on what my culture looks like. I gotta get very authentic on my messaging. What's my messaging? My Instagram post, my job, my descriptions and my ads. If I go hire on Indeed and LinkedIn, it literally says, once upon a time, I was a president out of college. And let's just say today, I'm very far from that. Meaning like, we're a little more wild over here. And then there'll be a couple more sentences, describing that. Okay, so step number three. So we got to name it, we got to define it. Number two, we have to have the right messaging to talk to the right people and scare away the wrong people. It says recruiting the right talent is critical to the success of the leader and group. I'm very clear on my ideal scene, and I only recruit talent that contributes to that. Okay, today I'm in a different position. I don't really do any hiring today. I'll sign off on a couple interviews if someone's gonna work with me directly. Okay, it says every person on my team must have the following qualities. Okay, they have to be committed. They have to be committed. Like, imagine in 1979 and you had an opportunity to go work with like Steve Jobs, and you had a chance right now to be part of this team that's gonna change the world. That's the kind of that mindset I have about what we're doing here. And I need the people that are potentially, trying to join this team to understand, like, we're building this fucking rocket ship. Okay, imagine like some of the top engineers on the planet they have an opportunity to go work with Elon. Like that's like a once in a generation, type of opportunity. So I need the people that are joining this team to understand that. Not because I'm better, not because you gotta, bow down. I'm not saying that. I need them committed. Okay, so I listen to a lot of, rap. I know, okay, Master P was in the studio with Silk the Shaka and a whole bunch of other cats, and they were in the studio at 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, smoking, drinking, and creating music. I've seen Nate Dogg and a young Snoop in the studio with Dre at midnight, not worrying, it's 9 to 5, time to go. I need people that want to create at a high level, that want to go create the next iPhone, that want to go create the next freaking SpaceX. Okay, so I need you to commit. I need you to be all in. That's what I demand from anybody. Number two, I said keep it real. Okay, what does keep it real? Be open, be honest. I had to put a kid in his place yesterday because he wasn't being real. And he was lying to John, he was lying to Trey, and he was lying to Mark. And usually I don't handle that, but I had to handle him. I just didn't appreciate it. I literally didn't appreciate it. Okay, we can have disagreements with our team can have disagreements with us. Doesn't mean, you're bad, but we can talk about it and we can move on. What we don't do is natter behind each other's backs. Okay, so again, what am I talking about? I'm talking about finding the right talent. Get clear on the environment. Make sure you have a very clear message. Okay, and this is what I need from people that are committed, to keep it real. And number three, you have to produce. You have to produce. You're a photographer, you're a videographer, you have to produce dope freaking, pieces. You're a setter, you have to, set a lot of appointments. You're a closer, you have to close deals. You're in treasury, you have to do payroll, whatever it is. Okay? So now, Consuelo, let's say I'm meeting people, I'm presenting with people, I go, it goes like this. I go off of vibes. Energy is a real thing. Frequency and vibration is a real thing. Okay? When you meet a person, you felt like you know them like damn near your entire life, it's because you guys are on a very similar frequency. And if you ever came in a room and you're in a weird way, you're like, I don't know, but let me stay away from that. It's because you're on a different level of frequency, you know. And Caroline, I know you're like very in tune. What I'm saying is I don't play with this. If I'm gonna hire an executive or if someone's gonna work with me and it doesn't feel right, I won't even touch it. I don't care about your degree. I don't care about your 10 years experience. I don't care about your stats in the past. Like this for me is gold. Okay, I don't want to make anybody, you know, like look bad or call anybody out. But Raj, one of our sales director in 2023, I was never close to him. Okay, I'm not talking about Brandon Jorgensen. I was close to Jorgensen. I was never close to him. I just didn't, I was like, we worked with each other. And he's no longer here. And I didn't make that decision. So I go off of the vibes. If we have a sales team, if we have an executive team, and we have a setter or closer, and I'm just not like clicking my heels like, yes, where the hell you been all my life? I don't really mess with it too much. I just don't. That's just me. They're there. They're out there. Like you could be looking for a boyfriend or girlfriend, and you're like, nobody like understands me. Like they're there. They're 100% there, and I wouldn't waver off of that. Okay, so now I'm like, where did I need some validation on this. So I'm watching Dr. Dre, The Defiant Ones. It's a great documentary. Everyone should go watch that, even if you don't like rap. I watch it because of going to the mind of one of the most creative, music artists of all time. And
what is it called?
It's called The Defiant Ones. It's on Amazon Prime, The Defiant Ones. And I've seen this documentary like, 20 something times. Okay, it's a great, and it's, it's about business and stuff. Dr. Dre recruiting Eminem and Snoop and all that stuff. So that, they're talking to his ex-wife and they're talking to Dr. Dre and they're like, what's up with Dre? And they're like, Dre, as a creature that goes off of, vibration. He said, if it don't feel good, he don't touch it. Rihanna could walk in, Beyonce could walk in. And if they're not feeling it, he ain't gonna touch it. It don't mean he's better. But that's why he's able to create some of the most dope music like the world's ever seen, at least in hip hop. Because they're like literally like that synergy. You can't even fake it through the damn audio. So, that's what he goes off of. Like John Pena. I like to think that there's like an audience. I'm on the stage, clicking my damn heels. There's the stage, and then there's a curtain. If I go back a curtain, Clay Connor might be there. If I go back another curtain, Trey Toner might be there. If I go back another curtain, John Payne is there. There's like levels. And if I go back one more curtain, it's like my wife and my kids. So me and John, in a weird way, two different personalities. Jason, you've seen John. More reserved, more formal, nowhere near, like me. Somehow, some way, me and him just click. We just understand each other. And I've been in business, better over a decade, and I haven't met too many people I just boom with. We just mesh, we just flow. Okay, so what the hell am I talking about? Okay, I have people at 4 o'clock in the morning talking about we're doing 25K today. Not one, like a good portion of the team. I need to get very clear on what that looks like if that's what you want. You need to get very clear. Okay, Dexter, we have to have authentic messaging. Okay, we have to have authentic messaging so we can push away people not our deal and pull in people that are our deal. Okay, and then I need to recruit those people. I want people that are committed, keep it real, and they ultimately produce. And I go off of vibes. So Dexter, your closer, is he still with you? You know what I'm talking about? So it says what I like looking for. Hold on, what I like looking for when recruiting talent. This is what I look for when I recruit talent. It's nothing crazy. You have to have a good attitude. You have to, for me. You have to be damn near cheesy. You need to like show up like smiling. I'm sorry. Okay, that's just me. A good vibe and culture fit. Okay, it's gonna be a little challenging to be conservative in our sales room because we're gonna offend you. You know, these guys are wild. Armand, I'm looking for people that go above and beyond. Okay, that's not my job. Flunk. 501 out the door. Bing. Goodbye. Ethical. Okay. No shooting shit in your veins. No beating your kids. Like no snorting shit. Like no stealing. You need to be motivated. Here's the big one. Okay, so this is the big one, guys. I know this is nothing crazy. Okay, but one thing you gotta understand is, Akila, like you don't want to motivate people because it doesn't last. Okay, I had a sales director, I used to have to grab them and wind them up every morning. And then it fizzles out. I don't need to motivate Trey, I don't need to motivate John, I don't need to motivate Mark, those guys are already motivated. Okay, so you wanna find motivated people. I know it's just like one word. It's like motivated. But I'm trying to tell you, like I don't need to motivate these dudes over here. Okay, I need people that are proactive. They're not just waiting, they're not just playing with their thumbs. Okay, there'll be people that will join our team, and for whatever reason, their login never worked for like the onboarding section. 3 hours went by. Okay, the onboarding manager is like, "Hey, Samantha, hey, Rick, how's it going?" "Oh, honestly, to be honest, my login hasn't worked, so I wasn't able to do it." Versus, first minute I log in, it doesn't work. "Hey, Patricia in HR, sorry to bother you. This is Rick. My login hasn't, you know, it doesn't appear to be working. Do you have a different password?" People do that. People will just sit there and do nothing. I need people that are proactive. That are not just waiting for like a little, you know, a little bib and some baby formula in their mouth. Okay, here's the big one. Wow. Okay, I talk about this. I'm looking for the wow factor. What is the wow? Okay, they talk about this in modeling. Okay, we don't know what it is, but when you know it, it's boom. Giselle Bundchen was walking in the mall at 16 years old and I discovered her and I just knew she had it. That's what, you know, Leonardo DiCaprio got it. Beyonce got it. Once upon a time, almost 4 years ago, I put up an ad for an executive assistant who comes through the freaking DM, Nicole. "Hey Mike, you don't know me. I don't know you. I'm highly, interested in the opportunity to become your executive assistant. I did the research, this and this and this." Beautiful paragraph. I said, "Okay, cool." I said, "Damn, she kind of cute. Damn, she do fitness too. Let me click her video. Damn, she got a good positive message. Keep going, guys." She got her little headband on. She's doing her CrossFit. I was like, damn. I was like, "Patricia, hire her right now." "Don't you want to do an interview?" "Nope, I already know. 100%. I know for a fact. Like, she's the one. I know for a fact. We got some good candidates and all this." I was like, nah. You know, and I'm just telling you. I'm telling you. Okay, so that to me, you need that. Okay, so here's a big one, y'all. And I know there's a couple questions. Let me get through these 4. Remember, what the hell is this? What am I talking about? I'm saying like, okay, you want to do 20, 30, you want to do $20,000, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 days. None of that matters if, like, you could be the shit, you could be the bomb. But if you don't have the right people, it's not gonna work. You have to have the right people. So here's what I'm giving you, like what I'm looking for. I need people that are looking for answers. Okay, so what is someone that's looking for answers? They're reading books, they're attending seminars, they're looking for coaches and mentors. Okay, Ruli, he saw me, he's like, "Man, this motherfucker look like my cousin." No way, and he's from SD? Ruli was trying to leave his 9 to 5 and Ruli was already trying to do some personal development stuff. He needed like a mentor or a guide that can kind of pour into him and show him like the path. That guy was already looking for answers. So essentially, you know, with your team, they have the luxury of kind of getting mentorship. I'm mentoring John Payne, I'm mentoring Trey Toner, I'm mentoring Ruli, I'm mentoring Mark. You see what I'm saying? Hopefully I'm mentoring Nicole. Okay, so you want people that are looking, that are asking good questions. "Hey Mike, I went through this today, man, and I spoke to 9 and only set appointments for 4. Man, what could I have done different?" That might be annoying, but I want that woman, I want that guy. There are new people on my team that like, they're right here. We must have like 6 salespeople in the last 2 weeks. It's not my ego. It's stupid as hell they haven't friend requested me yet on Facebook. It's the dumbest thing ever. They have not established a line of communication. Hey Mike, it's my first day, it's Mariah, question. Okay, here we go. I don't look for employees. I look for team members. I must have about 3 employees in the whole company, in the whole damn company. We don't play no employees, and I ain't your boss. Like, I ain't your boss. Your mama your boss, okay? Your girlfriend your boss. I ain't your boss. You know what I'm saying? Like, because Consuela, like, if you're an employee here, then that's our relationship. And the premise of our relationship is, let me give you money so you can do a job. And I need a team that can actually help me go create the next iPhone. Okay, you start looking at the billionaires of the world. Okay, the people I follow, Tillman Fertitta, they have an executive team. Tillman Fertitta has over 600 restaurants. This one's flunking. This whole region's fucked up. Okay, you 2, 3 executives, we're gonna go into town and make shit happen. Those are not employees. The Incredible Hulk, the Black Widow, the freaking Iron Man, Spider-Man, that's not, it's a team. John, like, you see, John Payne is an equity partner now. It took 9 years, but he was never my employee. I need a team to hold me down, and I need to hold them down. Okay, here we go. Here's the big one. So we have let me see here. I don't want to make anybody look too bad. I'm gonna pick on Ruli. So we do this. We do an IQ test in a aptitude test. Okay. Okay, really kind of smart. Shit, 120 IQ. Yeah, all right. He ain't Albert Einstein. And we have an aptitude score. So aptitude is your natural ability to like do something. Okay, someone's had an older cousin, or older brother that was just the shit at football. Bam. Damn, this dude, all the girls like him. He could do backflip. Bam. Damn, he could ride a skateboard too. Some for y'all, so that was you guys. Just that natural ability, the golden touch. That's the aptitude. So Jen and Jason, we gotta do this. We do an aptitude on every single person we bring in. What's your IQ? What's your aptitude? I guarantee Ruli's IQ has jumped up damn near 10 points in the last year and a half. I promise you. I'm not kidding you. It happens just like that. So why do I say that? Because I'm looking for people who have that golden touch. I am unfair to work with. Me personally. I work with Nicole, I work with John Pena, I work with Trey, Henry, and Mark. I've worked with less than 5 people. It is unfair to work with me because I'm expecting like the delivery to be perfect, which doesn't exist. So every now and then I'll get a new executive assistant, and it's not like served up to my liking. Hey Mike, I talked to the shoe guy. He said, you can go drop off the check and pick it up at 6 p.m. Cool, bet. I'm looking on my damn phone. There's no calendar invite. There's no address. Because I don't want to sound like an asshole.
No,
I just need people just to kind of get it quick. And when you're working with me, we don't get that much time. If you're an appointment setter, we can take a month, 2 months, whatever. But like with me, this is what I'm demanding at that level. Okay, almost done with this, guys, on this part. Okay, so it says I'm very sensitive to indicators when picking my team members. Indicators, what is an indicator? Some sort of indication, some sort of sign. Okay, I talk about this story a lot. I remember one time Nicole left. She's like, Mike, I live in Europe. I'm not enjoying that Europe life. Okay, I'm gonna go hang out, in Spain. It's been cool, but see you on the flip side, bro. Have a good life. I went out that Friday. I was fucking balling, Decado. I was pissed. I was like, how the fuck did she get away? She's like a sister to me. I went through about fucking 6 executive assistants that year after Nicole left. One, Sten, very sharp girl, very smart, great presentation, aka she's pretty. I remember like 4:59, hey, Mr. Mike, I'm leaving for the day. All right, cool. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. I was weird because she it's 4:59, it's 5 o'clock, she's boom, gone. First day. But she was supposed to work 9 to 5. But for me, I'm not, it doesn't mean she's wrong, that's just an indicator, that's one indicator. Then I remember hit her up later that evening, 45 minutes later, she won't answer my phone. I call Mark and John, hey, your girl, man, she's not for me. they get pissed off because they went through the hiring process, the recruiting process, they had to pick her out of 10 people. So they can't stand me. They think I'm not realistic. But then on the flip side, I go meet someone special like Nicole. I go meet someone special like Raj. I go meet someone special like John Pena. I go have a 21-year-old young man that can do well over $500,000 every single month. I have really that's meeting me at the gym every day at 4:30. You have to go through people, and there's going to be that one person that comes through, and let's say they're like a setter, or let's say they're like new in Photoshop, and it's like, holy fuck, they just get it. Like one dude is just fluid and just going through it and just making it happen and they get it. And then there's other people that will never get it. So like one datum I have is that if you find the right person and you put them in an ideal situation, perhaps they don't have leads, or perhaps they don't have whatever. They don't have the system, the software, the scripts. They're not set up. They will find a way to get it done. They will. Hold on, Dexter, one second. And then on the flip side is you take a person that is not the person and put them in the most ideal situation, they ain't gonna do shit. So I just remember being in corporate, I was least placed in the whole company, our campus was, and it was really bad. Corporate had to come in because people were gonna fight each other. We went through all these directors. Everybody's pissed off. We haven't got no training. We got no support. I became number one in the whole company because I showed up that way. I already had my whole program. Shit, I knew I was about to get some medical benefits, 401k, dental benefits. I'm like, I'm not fucking this up. Fuck that. Put my ass back in jail. You playing? Shit, I'm about to kill this. Got my got one suit I wore all month long. It's killing the game. Shit. Anyways, I got in. I just made it go. So that's the aptitude. You see? So I don't want to be like this. You got to do this. You got to work 15 hours a day, and you got to be, and you left 1 minute early. Here's my outlook. Here's my outlook, and I should have wrote this down. And I tell people like this: hey, so and so, hey Oscar, hey whoever. I will ask more of you professionally than anyone before me, 100%. However, you run the play, you follow the process, you will make more money than you've ever imagined. Go ask all these guys. That's it's like the Chargers. You can fuck around in the locker room. The San Diego Chargers. Like Damon Tomlinson said, the AFC Championship, people were at the fucking club the night before. It's like recorded. You go do that in Tom Brady's locker, Bill Belichick, you're gonna get decapitated. It's just the standard. But if you can get through this shit, we will win Super Bowls. That's kind of the outlook. Okay. Dexter, what you got? Excuse me.
I was just gonna say, kind of an example of that is I have an appointment setter that came in, and our closer currently that couldn't take a call at a time. He kind of raised his hand and he's like, hey, I'm confident. I want to try to do the demo. I want to close the deal. And it was just cool when he approached me with that. He kind of came with like, I already know about this. I know about this system. I know about that. All I need
love that. Yeah.
So he didn't come with me with just like, I want to do it. He came to me with like,
with the solution.
Hey, I'm prepared to do it. I got this. I got that. I got these resources. Yes. I'm already studying 5.2.
Beautiful.
So I feel like his aptitude is like, I can sense that. Like,
yeah. And how come the closer couldn't take the freaking demo? Indicator. I'm gonna tell right now, but okay, I'm gonna tell you like this. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you two things. I'm gonna be 100% real with you guys. Yeah. I was a young kid. I just always wanted a shot. I was a young kid. I always wanted a shot. I remember it was a birthday weekend, and the director's like, "Hey, I'm looking for volunteers on Saturday," and I was like, "Fuck my birthday plans, whatever. Screw this." Like I volunteered, and I didn't rub it in nobody's face. Like it's my birthday. I'm still coming. It was like, "Hey, I'm pulling up. I really got nothing going on." Because I just wanted a fair shot. I must have been about 26 years old in corporate. Okay, I want to find me 15 years ago like that. I'm 39. Okay, I remember, and I'm gonna be real. I never been in the weed and none of that shit. But I remember I was doing my dog business, and I met one of the top dog trainers on the planet, and we became friends. He started guiding me when I first started my first business. His name is Roger. I met him at Dog Beach and Ocean Beach in San Diego. We exchanged numbers and kept in contact. Like the next week, he's like, hey bro, you want to see the yard? Which means you want to see his kennel. He had like some of the top dogs in the nation. I was like, hell yeah, bro, let's roll. You know, I'll pull up. What are you doing this weekend? So I'm pulling up. Hey Roger, I'm on the way, bro. I'll see you like in an hour. Yeah, bro, sounds good. Young cat, but like he's made millions of dollars in dogs. And at West Coast Guiding Line, and he's like, hey bro, hey, could you bring some weed? I was like, fuck yeah, you kidding me? Hell yeah, what you want? I start calling everybody because I didn't have I wasn't the weed guy. I didn't call the weed guy. I wasn't the weed guy. Okay, that's kind of a weird example. But I had to get that product to, like, I just had to get it done. I had to get it done because I wanted to be looked at in a good light. Like Mike is someone that gets shit done. Like I'm gonna take your demo, even though I have like my birthday tonight. I'm gonna do it, and that has served me. That has served me. So I need people like that, bro, because I'm like that. You understand? So now one thing I know, if a person is not growing professionally, one thing I know for a fact is that they're not working on themselves enough. Like they're not doing like me, I have so much material internally, okay? So like right here, we have a kid, we have Dakota, he's been, you know, we call people that haven't graduated, we call them supersetters. Like he hasn't become a closer yet. And I have too much material on closing and I know he's not doing what it takes. I know he's not leaving this place and making some sacrifices on his Friday night and doing development. I know that his Sundays, he's fucking around. I know he's not working on himself. I just know it. It's almost impossible. So some people, they can go through our 5.2 two times aptitude, and there's other people like me that takes like 50, 100 times to actually start to get it. But one thing I know, when a person's not growing, they're not doing the right shit. There's a young lady here, pretty girl, don't want to make nobody feel bad. And she's like the least performer on the team. And I really like, what do you think it is? I'm like, she ain't working on herself, bro. And then another thing is, if they're doing development and it's not like being duplicated, or it's not sticking to them. This is some out the box shit. This is what I learned from my coaches, my mentors, Wise Consulting, whatever. You can instantly know there's out ethics, meaning they're doing fuck shit. They're doing drugs. They're out of alignment. Like one thing I know, like you be in alignment for the information to come in. Like that's some out the matrix shit. That's a whole different mastermind, but I know that. I instantly know, like, this person's out of alignment. There's no way. There's certain people that I get super, super close to. Jenna, there's people like Omar. Like I'm super close to really, like Omar. He's like my wife's girlfriend. He talk about the girl stuff and all that shit, and they do all the girl stuff and whatever. He's like, Omar, who's dating in the office? Omar tells her all the bullshit. I'm like, Omar, get the hell out of here, you little bitch. What's wrong with you? Anyways, Omar's like the most loyal person, but he's not Trey. He's not John. He's not a factor. He's just not a factor, and it hurts me because I've wanted to pour into the guy. I wanted to, and I know why he's not growing, but it hasn't clicked yet. So we just sent his ass back to the appointment center, and he's like the most loyal guy ever. And what I come to realize, that's his superpower. He's just a great fucking cheerleader, you know. Omar, Omar, how's everything going? Hey, Mike, you losing weight? Yeah, no, but I'll take it. You know, Mike, hey, Omar, how you doing? Hey, Mike, damn, man, nice smile, man. I'm like, fuck, I'll keep it around a little bit longer. Okay, so.
I know.
Okay. Miguel, Consuela, I'll go to you next, Miguel. I like the question. I'm gonna hold you guys for like 20, 30 though. I got a lot of shit to cover. We were doing $1 million months during COVID. And during COVID, we were all shut down. There was no office. So Nicole was here, you know, she's seen it. And, you know, everything was virtual remote. And to be honest with you, I'm gonna get into that because, you know, like I'm saying, okay, this is all about leadership. This is all about, okay, specifically this section is like leadership and culture. And what I'm saying is, okay, we can do that, but I have to have the right people. All right, we all know the Mamba mentality. And one of the things with Shaq, he didn't like the gym. He didn't like to work out that much. So it's been reported. So now Kobe, he didn't like that. And Kobe's like getting in his grill, and they're you know, they went to go throw blows in the locker room. And you're talking about like the most dominant basketball player ever. Shaquille O'Neal, 350 pounds, 7'1". Like Kobe Bryant's 22 years old. And ultimately, like Kobe, like ran his ass out of town because he ain't worried about Shaq's emotions, or he's like a freak talent. He's worried about winning the damn championship. So thank you for that. Okay, good. Oh, let me keep going because I want to get into the good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, so here's how I recruit talent. I'm gonna go past this quick. So I use traditional methods: LinkedIn, Indeed.com. I use polarizing messaging. Okay, we can give you all the job descriptions. Just ask Nicole. And I like to talk in first person. Hey, my name is Mike. I'm the proud owner and founder of Limelight Media LLC. I am looking for. Okay, so what we do is we do group interviews, whether it's in person or virtual. Okay, your magic number virtual is 10. Okay, I'm talking about bring on 10 people. Okay, every Friday we do interviews here in this room. So we'll fill that up with 20 to 30. Okay, and again, I'm blowing past this. If you want the whole thing on how we recruit and hire, just click the link, chapter 13, and you'll have a whole hour of how I do it. So here in the group interview, I'm just looking for indicators. I'm looking to see who showed up on time. I'm looking to see who's like bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. I'm seeing whose eyes are alert. Okay, I did an interview today, Miguel. I said that kid, he was on his phone. That kid was moving around. He's not our guy. Instantly. You heard me say it today. Miguel, he's disqualified. Okay, Nicole heard it too. Okay, so I'm looking for indicators. What I do is assign homework. Hey guys, I'm going around the room asking general questions. If it's a sales gig, I'm not saying you need to make 100 phone calls. We're looking for people that could do 4 majors. None of that technical stuff. Even if it's Photoshop, none of that technical stuff. General. So, tell me about yourself. Go around the room. Control it. Everyone gets 1 minute, 90 seconds at most. So tell me about yourself. Tell me, okay, great. Very general. At the end, I assign homework. Hey guys, it's been great. So nice seeing everybody. There's a lot of people here. We want to make sure this is a good fit, not just for us, not just for you, but a mutual fit. So what we want to do is assign some homework. Go looking up Arsenal Canine University. Go look up Limelight Media, Mike Barron. Go look up, Good Money Multiplier, your business. Look us up on social. Go find the good, the bad, the ugly, and email us at boom. And when you email us that you're still interested, if that's the case, and why you should be considered. So again, I'm looking for indicators. You don't follow up until 4 days later, bad indicator. You send me one sentence like, I like you, hire me, bad indicator. I'm looking for some intention, some thought put into it. Hey Jenna, hey Jason, it was a pleasure meeting you today. I'm really passionate about dogs in particular. I grew up with 4 Labrador Retrievers. After meeting you, it was refreshing to know that people just like me, etc. After doing my research, I found that this would be a great fit because, explanation, and I would like the opportunity to sit down with you one-on-one to further discuss. 3 paragraphs, whatever. So I'm almost making people like jump through holes to join the team. It's like a funnel. And what comes out at the end is a person that's persistent, that follows through, that executes, that duplicates, that has aptitude. So you schedule the one-on-one with the individual, okay? And then you talk about the actual job itself, day-to-day, compensation, etc. We do a verbal and a formal offer, and establish a start date. We train them on a check sheet, and they start producing. I blew past that. I want you guys to check out this in the Master Recruiting Play, okay, for more. Okay, I'm gonna go here real quick. I skipped one. It says, according to an Indeed survey, Indeed is the big platform for recruiting people. It says 72% of job seekers say it's extremely or very important to see details about company culture in job descriptions. Right? This is why my job ads are polarizing. My goal is to scare away the wrong applicants and pull in the right applicants. So here is one of the, we're running ads right now. You guys have seen this. So I'm running ads to a funnel to auto book group interviews. You see my ad? I want to join this thing. Looks like the Wolf of Wall Street. Looks pretty cool. I feel like I'd be a good fit here. I actually opt in, and then I get my instructions to show up on Friday, every Friday. Okay. And then I book on the calendar. A week later, we'll send you a 100K free sales course after you go through the process to get you deeper in the funnel. So if we don't hire you, perhaps we can turn you into a customer or client. But that's not the intention. The intention is to find talent. So I'm gonna play this video real quick. I'm going fast because I have so much to talk about. I'm gonna play this for you all real quick, all right? Here's the funnel. You guys see the funnel, right?
Yes.
Who are we looking for? Good vibes. You gotta go above and beyond. You gotta be ethical. You gotta be motivated. Does not have to be motivated. You have to be proactive. You have to everything I just described, everything we wrote in our policies is the same thing that's on the funnel. Okay, that's one thing of marketing you wanna write down. One of the biggest failures of marketing is clarity. So if I'm in the boardroom, John, saying these are who we're looking for, the messaging in like the physical and universe and the public needs to be that. The Lamborghini coming up, that's a pattern disrupt, one, but two, that's gonna appeal my audience for, general public. It is 18 to 26-year-old, and most of my followers are males. So if I'm a young man like Casey Cox and I see that guy who looks a little bit older than me that drives Lamborghinis because I want one, and he has a Louis Vuitton jacket on because I want one, and he's walking in saying like an F-bomb even though it's bleeped out so I don't get flagged by Facebook, damn, that seems kind of cool. And they're making money? That would scare away a conservative person. I am in sales, I'm in solar, let me see, click, let me listen, absolutely not, hell no. That's the devil. The other guy would be like, fuck. So that's why when I have people that come in here, they're already almost like me. What is it? They got a lot of energy, they're ready to take over the world, they're up at 4 a.m. You guys tracking what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a crazy tool. We're doing 20, 30 interviews every Friday on autopilot. Spend like $15 a day. And then now my brand is getting expanded even more so in a local market because that only goes to San Diego. So when we open up our LA office, what up LA, it's your boy Mike. That's why when I go out now, they're like, hey man, you're the guy Mike, huh? Okay. So that is an example of scaring away, okay, the wrong applicants and pulling in the right applicants. Number one, I'm not here to offend anybody. I'm not here to make people uncomfortable. But number two, I'm not here to walk on eggshells, especially not in this damn building. Like I'm gonna say the wrong thing and Jessica's gonna be pissed off because I was too loud. Like, come on, So let me give you this and I'm gonna talk to you. I got so much to cover, damn. Okay, here we go. So here's my ideal scene for my executives now. Okay, I talk about this. So I have a vision. It's more of an illustration, but my illustration is my executive teams are there. I got Trey Toner there, I got Nicole there, I got Mark there, I got John there, I got Henry there, whoever. I got like my 6 people I work with. We're all in a dark room. We're like in a football stadium. Lights cut out, bam. A shot goes off in the dark, pew! And the bullet's coming towards me. I got 6 people jumping in front of that bullet before it hits me. Nicole's like, fuck this, Mike, Trey, boom, John, boom, boom. And my executives are willing to take on that bullet knowing damn well I would take that bullet on first, before them. Okay, it's not what they gotta do for me, it's what we do for each other. I'm not gonna be hanging around with my executive team and they're funny or they're talking behind each other's backs, or we don't play that over here. This part is very important. I'm looking around. Oh, okay, no papi, huh? Okay. So now, I'm gonna give you, this section is called establishing yourself as a power, P-O-W-E-R. Definition from Wise Consulting. A power is a statistic in a very high range, a brand new range in normal trend. A power statistic is not just a statistic that is steeply up for a long time, nor is power simply a very high statistic. Power is not a 1 week thing. Power is a trend. Definition, power is a normal in stellar range so high that it is total abundance. No doubt about it. It is a statistic that has gone up in a whole new steeply higher range and maintained that range, and now in that high range is a normal trend. Okay, examples of a power. Tom Brady, that dude's just there every year. Oprah Winfrey, she's just there every year. Kanye West, okay, love him or hate him, he's relevant every year. It's like, there's so much like influence, there's so much power, there's so much create, there's so much like attraction, revenue. You can't even destroy it. Everyone and their mama could be like, Jay-Z sucks. And he's still going to be Jay-Z. That's what, to me, that's a power. Okay, so here is an example graph, Limelight Media. Okay, so now it is normal for me to make $750K a month. It's normal. It wasn't normal a couple years back. So the power is this. So this is a normal trend, slightly up. Something happened, bloop, and the power is right here. Statistically, this is the power now. Okay, so that's
and it's not just an anomaly, like you sustained it once you got there.
Correct. So we just hired a sales director that started yesterday. Trey is the vice president. So me and Trey are about to go to LA and about to go to Vegas to open these new locations. Okay, each location will be popping $250,000 a month within the first 90 days. He says 60. So you'll start seeing my graphs. It's 700, it's gonna jump to 1.5. What the hell happened? Oh, we start opening up these new locations. Okay, so the reason why I'm telling you this is this. This is what I learned from a mentor. This is what I learned from a coach. This is a guy who helped me write 24 SOPs for my hat write-ups. He says, Mike, a power is formed through tight conspiracies pushing the power up. I'm in my 20s still. I'm working at Grant's office. Okay, I walk in. I see the front desk woman. Hey, oh my gosh, good to see you, Mike. I'm new here. How's it working at Grant's? Dude, I'm gonna be honest with you. If you want to grow, if you want to kickstart your career, this is nothing but opportunity. The stuff you see on the internet is not just like a persona. The guy really develops people, 100%. I go in the back, see Spray. What's up, man? Hey, I'm Mike. I'm new here. How, bro? Like honestly, he's the best freaking trainer on the planet. I just know he took me from like being a grocery store kid to actually making like my first $500,000. Everywhere I'm going, it's just that little, and that's how you form a power. It's like a cult. Imagine the opposite. Hey, Steve, how was it working at Grant's? Oh man, he ain't all that. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, what? It's whatever. I would have been like, what? And I go talk to the woman at the front. Hey, how's that? Man, this place sucks. That cat you see on the internet, he ain't that cat. Like, that would be the opposite. So the way you form a power is like, it's a new guy. It's Jesus. Jesus is king. Let's go tell the whole village. Let's go tell the whole. That's how you form a power. Okay, real Trey. Okay. Okay.
Everyday thing now.
Okay. Okay. So when like keep it real. Okay, power is formed through tight conspiracies pushing the power up.
Yeah.
Okay, when's the first time you heard that?
Day one in the academy.
Okay, so it's been almost 4 years. It's been almost 4 years. Okay. Do you have an example? And listen, this is my brother. This is my loved one. He don't got to do shit. I'm not got to be his superior. We don't play that over here. Okay. When is the last time you flowed me power?
Shit.
This morning.
This morning.
Okay, let's see.
It's normal.
Where's Nicole at? I'm gonna ask Nicole. I guess she gonna click off watch. Okay. Give me an example if you flow me power.
I mean, besides the sales meet, I mean, we just got brought on a hitter to our team, Chris Morales.
Yeah, sales director. We got a new sales director. He started yesterday, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at our text right now, like even today, like Mike's Superpower SOPs, like going off about Mike, blah blah blah, assigning him shit, giving him the game and the acknowledgement. He's all in it. So one there.
Let me see real quick.
Yeah. Scroll a little bit, like a little half inch.
Yeah, we got the SOPs. That's Mike's Superpower, putting in admin process and all that shit. It's unmatched. Just make sure the leadership and management is complete, ideally by start of tomorrow. Everything is in there exactly what Mike did to go from get to 8 figures. We're gonna duplicate this and add volume for 9. He says done. I'll knock it out today, bro. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't need Trey to be like, oh my gosh, it's fucking. We're genuine, but Trey operates on certain principles. There's a new sales director, which is the guy responsible for bringing all the damn money now. That's under Trey. And Trey just gently dropped my name in there. He's, hey bro, make sure you go through these management stuff and these SOPs, dude. That's Mike's that's Mike's Superpower. That's how he got to 8 figures. So that would be a conversation in my absence behind closed doors as a tight conspiracy. Come to my office and try to, get the dirt. Hey man, I heard Mike's full of shit, huh? They'd be like, dude, who said that? They'd be like, what? Do you guys get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, so that's, we want to produce like this. How do you do it? Tight conspiracies, pushing the power up. So we know, let's say I'm in, I do it naturally, Jen and Jason, when I'm talking to the sales team, I'm always gonna flow power, even if it's a sprinkle. These guys are my friends, these guys are amazing, these guys are, I'm just gonna, even if it's subtle, okay? So now, the reason why I tell you that, okay, is because you have to find a way to create that kind of culture. You have to, it's not, I dare the new guy, the new sales director, be like, hey man, you guys fuck with this guy Mike? This guy seems full of shit. 3-4 people decapitate him before I had to. I'm just telling you principles. It's not about me being cool. I'm just saying how you can take this and put it into your business. So here's one more. It says, you heard me talk about this. Tell people exactly what to do, or they will find a way. And it says, or they're going to find their way to do it themselves. Tell people to do what you need them to do until they can do it themselves. Nick Legend. That's my old business partner. So if I had to go pull up Trey and be like, hey bro, this ain't for my ego. This is just for my, and gas me, bro. Gas me in front of Chris, the new sales director. Oh bro, got you. So even if I had to prompt Trey to do that, and I don't have to, if I had a prompt, it's okay. Tell him what to do until he can do it himself. Because if I allow him to do it, if he's not trained on that, it won't happen. Oli, when you and Shane came over, were my guys gassing me at all?
They were nice and loud and hyping, and they half the reason we even signed up with you is because of how they felt about you.
Dude, it's weird. It's fucking weird.
I don't think it's weird.
It's like a fucking cult, man.
I think when you're true to your purpose,
yeah.
believes what they're living.
And Ollie, I just believe that people generally want to be led, generally. And if there's a guy or a gal, her name could be Caroline, his name could be Oli, his name could be Dexter, her name could be Akila, and you're just like, listen, there's a lot of bullshit going on. Get on my back, I know the way. And people would generally just like, fuck, she knows where she's going, let's roll. Yeah. So that's kind of, that's kind of a lot of it too, okay? So now, okay, I'm out of here in 10 minutes. Y'all good? Everybody good? You guys good? Okay, 10 more minutes? Okay, here we go, 10 more minutes. Here we go. And it's so subtle, man, but I'm just trying to tell you, this is how we created all this. Okay, like, I'm looking at Ashley. She just hit me up. She's like, hey, we sent you 10 G's. Pay for your apartment complex. Right now. Okay, anyways. Here we go. So now, here we go. Best practices for leading and creating culture now. So this will kind of go back to, some of the stuff you said about virtual. So what I need to do is I need to create good environments, not hostile environments. Okay, I need to create a place where people want to be. It says how to create good environments for new associates and veteran associates. Decorate the office. Okay, decorate the office. So like, it's Ruli's birthday. He just turned 40. He should walk into his office on that Monday with the little ribbons, with the balloons, he walks in, everything's dark, and he's like, what the hell? And everyone jumps out, surprise, wow. Like, and he can go back and be like, tell his wife, like, you see why I love it here so much? Because people want to be acknowledged, they want to be recognized, they want to be appreciated, because Ruli's 30, 40 years old now, and that's never happened in any of his, positions. It's somebody's birthday here, we buy some wings, we buy some pizza, we do whatever the hell, okay? So, decorate their office. Let me see here. Right here, we had a new gal, Angela. She came from Florida. She had a bad breakup with her boyfriend. She was our marketing director. And she had to go back live with her folks. She's like, Mike, I'm 27 years old living at home. I'm like, no, it's all good. You just broke with your girlfriend, your boyfriend. I'm like, what the fuck? Ain't nobody judging you. She was like, I need to get the hell out of here. I was like, I got a plan. Come with me to San Diego and let's take over the world. So Angela leaves Florida, comes to San Diego. She starts on Monday. On Saturday, Sunday, I had a small ass team back then. Me, my wife, and my one daughter at the time were blowing up balloons. all pink, boom, her whole office is ballooned out. Next thing, welcome to San Diego, Angela. It said Angela. She's vegan. We got a little basket, and there's a gift card for, the vegan restaurant that was popular on Yelp. And we just did a whole bunch of confetti, the whole deal, the whole thing, and I don't make this up. She FaceTimes her mom. Mom, oh my gosh, my team is the best. It confirmed her decision to move cross country, which is scary for anybody, especially a young professional, 27-year-old young lady, East Coast to West Coast. Andrew, how do you know you can trust those people? How do you actually know this guy, Mike? How do you know he's not gonna kidnap you and put you in a freaking duffel? This is shit that people say, right? It confirmed her decision. Oh wow, I need to create that environment. I need to acknowledge people. And this ain't nothing I've done once. This is what we do. Okay, gifts and handwritten notes. I'm gonna go do this to someone today. Okay, I'm gonna get a fucking notepad and be like, hey bro, we've been doing this for 3 years, man. I don't stop and smell the roses sometimes. I just want to acknowledge your growth. Congratulations on the brand new apartment complex. Also want to say, man, you have a brother today and tomorrow and forever, man. Much love, your bro Mike. Imagine what really gets that message. Okay, it's gonna melt him. Anybody is, but it got to be genuine for me, not let me just manipulate him. Okay. Speed game. Okay, here's a cool one. Anytime I need to raise the tone in a room, hey, sales team, all 20 of y'all, come over here. I get a little basketball, okay? We get a little basketball, we get a notebook, we get an object. We all get in a circle, okay? Hey guys, ball starts with me. Okay, instructions are, we go clockwise around the room, and I'm timing you. And I want you to take this ball, pass it to your neighbor, and then pass it to your next neighbor, and go around the room fast as possible. Everybody sound good? You guys ready for the challenge? All right, 3, 2, 1, begin. It's timer, boom, 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 boom. Goes around the room. Wow, 13 seconds, damn. Okay, and I'll do that 3 times. Okay guys, 13 seconds. Who here thinks we can do faster? Yeah. No, you ain't listening to me. Who here thinks we can do faster? Yeah. All right, let's go. You ready? And then now the person is like this, waiting for the neighbor. And you already know what happens every fucking time. Goes around the room, and I go like this. The ball comes back. 12.5 seconds. Ah! All right, guys, here's the deal. John Payne is gonna kill me because he cheat. We beat that last time. I'm buying chicken wings and freaking, I'm buying pizza for everybody. Y'all ready? You see the kid in the back. He's just ready. 3, ready. Listen, you have to beat 2.5. 3, 2, 1, go. Boom, 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 boom. Damn. 12.1 seconds. Everybody goes nuts. Besides playing a game, what you have to understand is speed increases tonality. Remember that. I learned that from Nick Zimmer. Speed. Boom, 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 done. Okay, again, boom, 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 done. Boom. What am I talking about? What? Chicken wings and put in the basket? I'm talking about creating a good environment. So if you do this, if everybody's sad because that happens, you run the speed game. Okay, y'all tracking? Everybody good? Y'all good? Okay, I need a few more minutes. Okay, here we go. Watch this, another one. Okay, testimonial exercise. Listen to me, I learned this from Alvin Dallas in corporate. I want everybody to implement this. Testimonial exercise. Okay, we got 10 people in the room. I got John Payne, I got Mark, I got Trey, whatever. Pull out a piece of paper, boom. Pull out the piece of paper, you take your name, you write in the top left, Mike Barron, underline it. So guys, the instruction is, I'm gonna take my piece of paper and hand it to my neighbor. So really, you pass me yours, Trey, you take mine. And what we do is go ahead and write a sentence, 2 or 3. Okay, some sort of, Oli, yep. Okay, some sort of testimonial on perhaps, something you admire about the person, or something that you're thankful for, or just some sort of encouragement. And when you're done, pass it over to the next one. So I'm gonna start with Ruli, and when I'm done, I'm gonna take Mark's. And we're all gonna pass around all the papers until you actually wrote a testimonial on every single paper. You guys track what I'm saying? Everybody good?
No, that's good. That's good.
So Consuelo, what happens is, I learned this from Aldwin Dowis. What happens is, sometimes these people don't really know how much like they care about each other. I had a gal named Connie at UEI College. She couldn't stand me because I was too damn loud. I was just obnoxious. She can't stand me. You know, dear Consuela, dear Connie, you know, I just want to say I admire your strength and your leadership. You are definitely one of the leaders on this team, not through my words, but just because of actual action. Do you notice how every time you go to lunch, 6 people follow you? Also, just wanted to say she will get that. This woman that did not like me, she didn't like me for over 6 months. Come here, dude. Grabs me, gives me a fucking hug. And she was always hating on me. Like, I had no idea you felt, so the walls start coming down. And then not only that, sometimes, I know John Pena. John Pena don't hand out a lot of, you know, praise, to me at least. I'll get that, and fuck, man, damn, John. That shit makes me warm, makes me feel good. And the instruction at the very end is, guys, you can keep it, you can frame it, you can throw it in the trash, you can burn it, or you can put it on your cubicle wall. And guys, what I do is sometimes I'll look at this and it'll remind me how dope of a team I have and why we go so hard, why we go. So I'm talking about creating a culture and environment. I've been doing that since like in my mid-20s. It's powerful every freaking time. In fact, shit, I should have did it today. I'm gonna do it tomorrow with the sales team. Is that good stuff, no?
Oh, that's good.
Okay, next thing is everybody on the same development. So the executive team will get, you know, everybody's listening to the 10X rule this time. Or we're all gonna go to the leadership conference in Arizona. It don't gotta be the whole damn team, but if that's the sales team, everyone's on X. If it's executive team, everyone's on the management training. If it is the treasury team, everybody's on the whatever. Because they're all on the same playbook and they, you know, next morning. So what were your takeaways? Dude, that was great. I thought about this. Wow, I didn't look at it like that. One heartbeat, one movement, one breath. Environment, team, culture. Okay, almost done. How to create culture using Facebook Messenger. So here's our Facebook Messenger right now. Look at this guy's name. This guy here, Carlos. This guy right here is the shyest kid ever. He lives with his mom. He won't come down to San Diego because he think he's crazy. But here, he's a little keyboard warrior. He's a little Vato. He's never been called that. Okay, he didn't call him Little Weenie. But here, a cat like that and a cat aggressive like Trey, everybody's cool. As long as you're good people. Ain't no judgment. Don't worry about if you're quiet. We just worry about if you're cool people. Okay, so here's my emoji. Every time we get a deal, every time we want to create some energy, we throw up some rocket ships. Okay, we do a daily countdown, which we'll talk about in the leadership stuff. Okay, I can see all these people looking at the rockets right now. They'll start responding in just a second. So guys, listen, here's the deal. Sales team, treasury team, watch this. They're already starting going. Shelly, look at my girl, Shelly. Okay. Hey guys, here's the deal. I'm a little cheesy here. Every single appointment, every single set, every single demo, every single whatever, we need to like, I'm one person. And this culture cannot go by one person. The culture will go from the group. So I need you guys' agreement and buy-in to create the culture. Yeah, that makes sense, Mike. And when they forget tomorrow, I have to tell them what to do until they can do it themselves. So you see, I use I'm hanging out 7-figure, 8-figure internet cats. They're like, Mike, you use Facebook Messenger for this? You don't use Slack? I'm like, nah, bro, because Slack don't got the same kind of thing where you can see the people's thing. I start doing GIFs in here. Like it just goes all day long. They're all talking to each other. We got a sale here, and then boom, and it just, Michael Jordan, $23,000 to go before they finish. Okay, so I use Facebook Messenger as a weapon, as a tool to create culture. Okay? Okay, culture. Let's say you have an appointment setter. Okay, we do something called round robin. Dexter, instead of taking my appointment setter and throwing them in the freaking flames, we work on a gradient. There's 3 appointment setters, there's me, let's say. I'm gonna go first, y'all. I'm gonna show you how it's done. I'm gonna make my phone call. Okay, dang, first phone call, man, I set an appointment. Okay, Jessica, you go. Okay, it's all good, they didn't answer, no worries, we'll just put your intentions on it. Okay, Mark, you're up. Mark goes, oh man, that was good. you called, you connect, and sometimes it happens. He was driving. He said, call back, that's fine. Okay, then Trey, you go. Instead of throwing him in the fire, it's round robin. I go, Mark goes, Jessica goes, Trey goes, Mike goes. It goes, pretty self-explanatory. All right.
Okay.
Create great customer experiences. I'm talking about like for our team here, like customer comes in, how are you, sir? Good morning. How are you? Same thing. Okay, Yvette, how's it going? First, I know Trey, he drives me crazy too, girl. Shit, I'm telling you right now, if he didn't close all these damn deals, I'll never fucking talk to his ugly ass. But how, you like it? Okay, good. Oh, okay, I see you went out to lunch with Mariah yesterday. Oh, have you tried? Same thing, nothing crazy. Okay, here we go, 2 more. Groups that produce versus groups that do not. They demand the standard. We are all individuals. We all belong to certain groups. One group I belong to is called San Diego. One group I belong to is called California. One group I belong to is Limelight Media LLC. A group I belong to is Crunch Fitness. But this particular group I'm talking about, this business, is I'm just an individual. And the teams that perform versus the teams that do not, it's not the individual, it's the group. Okay, so now Nick Legend, John Pena's brother, used to sit next to me at Grant Cardone's. And this dude had dirty plates underneath. He just had lunch. Todd Straw walks in. He's like, sales director, what the hell are you doing, man? He's like, huh? He's like, what are these dirty plates, man? He's like, oh, I just ate lunch. He's like, bro, get that shit out of here. You're lucky that I found that before Grant came in, because if Grant seen that, it would have been all bad. He would have bounced you. Go do that right now. What's the point? Grant don't have to check Nick Legend. Todd's gonna do it. 6 other guys are gonna do it. And it don't have to be having clean plates. It could be production. The big thing that Trey brought was the standard. You can walk in late to Brandon Jorgensen's meeting. You can walk in late to Andrew Knapp's meeting. John is questioning Trey because Trey's sending kids home if they're 1 minute late. He's like, dude, get out of here. John, no, he don't, yeah. Fucking Hitler, motherfucker, okay? John, well, John, Trey, it is his second day, and he did fly all the way out here from Dallas, and, he's still figuring out, like, the Uber situation. He's like, I just want to win the fucking Super Bowl, dude. So he can show up on time or not, but I'm not. But then, Rulli, where's Rulli at, man? He's in a deal. Kevin came in late. 3 dudes had to give Trey $1,000 because they came in late. Everyone gave him $333. He's like, nah, fuck that. Someone need to make up the damage. That could be brutal. That could be, I could show you right now where someone promised me they're going to do something. They didn't. What's this called? Cowboy Star. And they sent me like $100 gift cards. They sent me, but Cowboy Star, $100 credit. You'll see them, Cowboy Star. You receive a gift card. Somebody fucked up that day. I got one from him, and one from him, one from Kevin, one from Abram, one from Andrew Knapp. Okay, but it's like, it can't be Trey's demanding to show up on time or Mike. It got to be the group. The group has to demand we're going to win the Super Bowl, not just an individual named Tom Brady. The entire group. Like, I ain't going to swarm on you, but like my 20 partners are. So like, you going to be here on time, or you going to produce, or we're going to meet the deadline, or we're going to launch the new product, whatever it is. Okay, Raj don't play. She going to look cute and smile at you. Raj is like, why the heck is the onboarding not scheduled? Or why the heck did it get scheduled and you didn't communicate? Like, she's demanding the standard. She's passionate about what she does. Okay, I can go on and on.
Okay.
Final thing is this. You want to be an expert at this. It says communicate as a leader. Here we go. Best practices for leading, creating culture. Communicating as a leader and giving a peek around the corner. So now we're all in that football stadium again. We're all in the desert. It's all dark. You only got the moonlight. No one. Where the hell we going, Mike? Where I'm an expert at is I am able to cast vision onto the team. Hey man, right over there in November 2024. Okay, do you see that little glimmer over the mountain? That's where the oasis is. That's where the waterfalls are. That's where the pot of gold is at. Or in a real life example, if I call Trey over again, hey Trey, hey bro, what we doing in February, bro? What we do in February? Shit, we don't open up LA, bro. And then what are we gonna do in May? Mike, you said, we're obviously going to Vegas. What are we doing this summer? That's the one I'm most excited about, Miami. I'm like, Trey, we're gonna get some apartments, right? I'm sorry, man, you're gonna have to go to Miami for 4 days on the company's coin and have that little beach. He's like, shit, Mike. And then Trey, what are we doing at the end of the year? Shit, we're all getting real estate. So I'm an expert at dangling a carrot, but in my world, the carrot is obtainable. So if you don't give your people a peek around the corner, what happens is they get stuck in a rut, and now it just becomes, I'm setting appointments over and over, now it's been 3 years and now I quit. Hey, Mandir, you're here, we're gonna get you here. Here's how to do it. Hey, Mandir, you're here, where do you be? You have to, as the leader, it is your superpower, it is your duty, your responsibility, even your obligation to show the group or even the individuals where we're at and where they're going. And that's what keeps them going. How the hell does Trey do over $500,000 a month and he wants to listen to me? Because I can see a little bit further. I got a little bit more juice. So that's one of the things I do to John Pena all the time. I'm not gonna go stop him, but that's just what I do. That's just, they all know it. It don't even gotta be money. It could be whatever. Hey man, we're gonna go help those kids. We're about to go, do that thing. We're gonna donate the most money to the foster children this year. We've done shit like that. Whatever it is. I talked about acknowledging things that make people unique and different. Every single teammate's birthday is on my calendar. HR has to do it. That's what we want. Aquila, Consuela, y'all pull up to SD, and you walk here, and I walk right past you, and you walk by, you're like, Mike, what's up? I'm like, hey, what's up? And I walk past, you'd be like, what? We want acknowledgement. You walk in the restaurant, they're just sitting there, they don't even put their head up. You're like, hey, are you guys? I'll be right with you. You don't got to do backflip for me. I just need some sort of acknowledgement. Just, I'm here. And that's what people want. They want to be acknowledged. They want to be appreciated. They want to be guided. So I'm gonna get up out of here. I got this little thing at San Diego State University. About to go holler some kids real quick. But
2 seconds, Mike. I have a question.
Absolutely.
It's gonna be easy for you to answer.
Okay.
What made you put the attractive character worksheet in there? In this, it had to be.
That's a good question, because now we're talking about creating a mass movement. And the attractive character is like, I need to talk to the public, I need to talk to prospects, I need to talk to my students. So like, how does the attractive character, which I skipped today, how does that fit for my internal team, right? Mm-hmm. So now, if you think about it, so I have to have a lot of influence to go get, all these students be like, Mike's the man. I need to have some influence, aka leadership. I also have to I can also take that public, like, here's my students, but also I need to take these same principles and actually do it internally. If I go walk up to any one of those cats, even the woman that just started 2 weeks ago, hey, tell me about Mike. He's born to a 6-year-old single mom, both his parents didn't graduate high school. When I was in the interview, I just fell in love with this story. So as much as I'm like selling people on who I am and what we've done and where we're going, I'm doing that to my internal team. That's a really good question though, because that attractive characters in the mass movement stuff is in other areas. Mm-hmm. And the truth is that I wrote this leadership thing years ago. I wrote this years ago. So now I added that to it's over 2 years old. So I actually took the attractive character and I put it there first in this, and then added it to the mass movement stuff.
Okay.
Leadership, influence.
That Mike, it kind of blew me. It made me really think like that's yourself
Yeah.
at the highest level.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's